Hey, what's up, guys? It's morning time here in Hollywood, Los Angeles. Just wanted to jump on really quick. Again, trying to shift the time around so that I can sort of meet you guys where you're at in terms of time-wise. And I usually do these after work because this is, as I say, it's a side hustle of creators who come together to try and figure out how blockchain works for us as creators, artists, etc. And so, welcome. And yeah, talking more about Vogu and what happened yesterday to kind of follow up. The drop was insane. I was critical about ETH and being able to handle just a few thousand NFTs seemingly. So of those 7,700, about 1,800 of those got slot off on the first day. So there's about 5,000 left. For that 5,000, the creators revealed that there were 90,000-ish or so requests within 10 minutes. And so he showed a graph that looked fairly legit in terms of how they wanted to track, and you could see the spike, the way that the curve went seemed a bit off to me, but at face value, that's quite a lot of people. And sadly, I got this is how I got wrecked. It was let me show you some of the trades and kind of lessons learned here. So we have I had 2 left in the queue. As I said, I had 3. I did 1, 2, and 3, just kind of A/B and C test. And so I did 1, I sped it up, and at 500 away. Now that ostensibly, got me. Usually that gets me, ahead of the queue. But this is the thing I think in gas wars is you potentially could continually speed up by pushing that. And you saw yesterday that the secondary speed up ended up being $500, $600 per sort of thing. And so people who were involved in the gas wars were probably trying to outbid each other just to try and not lose out on the opportunity. And man, I tell you, that gas is really priced into the secondary market. This, for most people, went 10x. And at 0.07 pickup are being sold. I know it says that the floor is 0.4, and it's it's probably going to drop a little bit, but you look at sort of ones that you might want. There's nothing left. It's like everyone's pricing these quite high because they're pricing in their gas probably in terms of, as well as the demand. Demand is quite high right now for these, and it's a cool project. Am I going to FOMO into a secondary market one? Probably not. It's going to track off because the next hot thing is coming, and I just don't see in the roadmap. Although the creators, they try and pump up like, oh yeah, we're talking to a bunch of people, and what does that mean? Okay, you guys are going to have a sandbox. You guys are going to have like some sort of metaverse, meetup, fantastic. Maybe you guys are talking series. I don't know, but at this point, I'm kind of bad taste left in my mouth after Vogu, because this is the thing. So you see, I have here. My arrow you guys don't see, but on the top here we have the queued, and then we have the one that I canceled. And so I canceled one and got my money back after chasing it with a $2 gas fee after it. So best money spent, right? The other one died on the vine, lost gas, so I lost the 172.22 plus the gas on top of that. And so I was thinking, okay, that's acceptable if I got one. And it seemed here on my Etherscan, you can see success. Transaction was good, fantastic. But I wasn't seeing it in my wallet. Go to OpenSea, and I'm trying to find it in my wallet somehow. Typically, that's the way that I find it. To go to OpenSea, and you look at your sort of portfolio and see sort of your NFTs. Now, it wasn't coming, and so 24 hours later they did the big reveal, and then prices really skyrocketed because I think they were smart to incorporate a lot of rarities within their thing. So when you get one, there's one with a wiggly antenna or one with a record player antenna, and they did so many variations that as a percentage it looks like, oh gosh, only 5% have the antenna. So they're playing the rarity game really well, and it's paying off for them, because I think everyone in their mind then look at that, the rarity, and if they're not doing it relative to rarity tools, they're kind of pricing it wrong. But the ones that did look at rarity tools are really overpricing. They're like, oh, this is easily 20 ETH. I'm in the top 1,000, the 7,000 collection. So the prices are really, really high, especially for those that rank high in the rarity tools. Now, where was my Vogu that was successful, as you see here, in the transaction? And so I went to the Discord and just kind of gave a what's up to the team that was there. It was a late night, and I just happened to get notice from the creator, and I think he's more the artistic creator of the project, and very nice, very active in the Discord, and was the voice of the AMA. Meaning he was kind of literally just recording audio while doing the release and kind of explaining how things were going. He was just like, oh yeah, I got you. Send me the transaction. I was like, oh cool. I send the transaction. Oh yeah, you've been refunded. Just like, this was the crazy. I was just like, okay, so no Vogu for me, no 10x, no possibility of being in. And this is where I felt I would take the burns, and I would take the gas, and I would take the the dying on the vine mints, but to then this is what smart contracts are supposed to be about. Smart contracts are supposed to be about people not being able to interfere or intercede in favor of somebody else. I felt I was cut out of the project. I had one pending, and on the boards, and so maybe I didn't join the Discord early enough. I don't know, but I know I wasn't alone. There were other people, because he seemed very ready and very keen on refunding my money. And so, I think it was part of the process, or at least proving that, to be fair. And so they refunded quite a few people, it seems. And who did those Vogu go to? It really sort of from the project. I don't think I'm going to participate. I'm sure it's going to be a great big one. People are going to make a lot of money. It's going to be the next Bored Ape Yacht Club, but it just sort of, for me, violates decentralization, opportunity, and the whole purpose of smart contracts is to eliminate somebody saying that you can or cannot participate based off of some sort of personal decision. And so that's what happened here. Clearly, I think this it was cleared as a smart contract. Perhaps there was some technical thing, and I'm sure the guy probably did an AMA explaining what he felt was wrong, or in the system, and can point to the system as some sort of point of failure. But this definitely reeks of everyone kind of points to whales and favoritism and whatnot, but this for a lot of people it was a lot of money, and so I'm out. At least one Vogu cost a lot of gas fees, 3 gas fees, including one that I sped up and bumped up to 500 Gwei. And so pretty expensive day, nothing in hand. And so welcome to the world of minting. It's exciting, and you feel like this is one of those opportunities where you felt like you had the opportunity to participate in something that could have a potential 10x, and it did. And I think for a lot of people, it's going to do very well for them, 10, 20, 30x. Very ICO feeling, because there's such strong demand. If they did indeed have 90,000 transactions, for the 5,000 remaining Vogu, you can understand there's a marketplace, open seed ready for this, and it's been active, and it's been very strong, the buying. I saw some really nice ones being picked up. Some people were just trying to get out of the project, and they're just like dropping it to the floor, making 5, 6x, and they were out instantly. It was like I couldn't even attempt to buy it on the secondary market, in a sense, because of just how active that marketplace was the reveal day. And so congrats to them. It was a great campaign, and they got these key elements of having other trades mention them. I'm sure they've had to have other mentions, and We're very active in placing their project in the right places to get them recognition. And it takes a lot of effort, and it's a core group hitting the discords tirelessly, and I got respect for that hustle. It's part of the artist game in a sense, and so I hope you guys are out there hustling as well.